Hello there, and welcome back to a brand new lesson on website building with Easy Website Builder. Now, this is a lesson which has come up as a special request from one of our customers who would like to know how we can create a column structure within a stripe. So, here we are with the lesson, and in this lesson, we will talk about how to create image columns and text columns. Now, columns are very, what should I say, very common these days. Much like a newspaper, a lot of content can be written through a columnar form, and you can save a lot of space and yet put in a lot of content. Same goes with the images. Instead of giving a full image which is this wide, you could make it a narrow image like this and make multiple images, 3, 4, 5, or maybe 6. Same is the case with columns, text columns. So here we are. To begin the lesson, what we will do is we will open a stripe, and this anyway is a column. 1, 2, 3, 4 columns, but we will do more than 4 today. So let's click here and begin with a new stripe, and let's first do images. So to do images, we will go to the logos menu, and there are lots of logo menus available, but we will choose one which is just the images and nothing more. So we will not have this now available at try it today for free, etc., etc. So we will go in with this one which has only 3 images, and we will make it 4 or 5 or maybe 6 as we go along. And so we will choose this one because we will only have the images to change. So there we are, and we click here to bring in that element into the stripe. Wait for a little while. And we will not use the original so as to keep in sync with the rest of the site. So we will click yes please here and take the website model. So the first thing that we do is we click this blue gear button here, and this dialog box comes up which says manage and add item. So we will add item, and what it will do is it will convert the 3 images that we have into the 4th image. So there will be 4 columns now within the same space, and maybe we will add one more item and make it 5 columns. Of course, you can do up to 7 columns, but 7 is stretching it a little too far. There will be hardly any space for any images that you would like to keep. So let's say we stop at one more and we do 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 6 is about visible, just about visible. Beyond 6, the images will become so small that it will not be worth the while spending so much of effort in creating a column. So there we are. We get out of this menu, and we click this one here, and we say replace image. Now I already have images of some shoes, ladies and gents shoes, so we will use these images just to make a point. We are not into selling shoes incidentally, but we will do this for demonstration purposes only. So there we are, one shoe here, and no, this one is a men's shoe, so we'll go with this one. One more ladies shoes. Now this is too narrow, so what we can do is, in order to show the entire shoe, we will click here +5 and maybe +5, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and the same can be done here, 20, 25, 30, 35. But you see the point that the shoe is so large that it doesn't fit into this space. So we will have to figure out a way of handling this once again. Probably have to reduce one more item from this column style. Nevertheless, let's go ahead and do the rest of the shoes so that we have the images first in place. So this is the 3rd one, and do the 4th here. I think we've run out of shoes now, so we'll have to duplicate one of the shoes that we have. So this one we will duplicate once again, and we will also duplicate this one. So there we are with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 shoes. So what we can do here is we can increase the item height a little bit so that most of the shoes can come in, but the sizes will become insignificant and they will not be visible. So yeah, just about okay. But then you have 6 images, proper images in place, and now you can write content below each of these shoes so as to tell the customer what she is looking at. So let's go ahead and create the text column now. So these are image columns which we have done already. If you want to stop the hover on each of these images, you have to click the image and then go here, and we can say effects, and we will clear all hover effects. So that clears the entire row actually, not the individual item, but I always prefer to click an individual item before I go ahead and change the effects. So there we are. So the images are without hover, but if you wanted the hover, then you could also have the hover so that you enlarge the shoe while it is hovered. That's about the image row, and now let's go to the content row. And there what we can do is we can go to services menu, and I think we have a lot of services menu items which are very nice. So we could use the black one and change the color to white. I guess we can do this, or maybe keep it at black just to show the difference between the text and the written content. So we have the shoes and we have the text column. So what we do is, first thing that we do is remove this part we don't need, and again we click the blue gear button and we add item. So one more UX design comes up. So that makes it 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and we add one more item and make it 6. I guess we've done it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Yeah, so in case you want to change the stripe color, that would be very easy. You have to just click the white color here, and there we are. So below each we have the nomenclature, so nobody has any difficulty in understanding which is what. And now this is plus 40, so which is a long distance away from the image, so you want to bring it a little closer. So let's reduce this to 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, yeah, and this should remain because you may have more content on each of these sections, so maybe 35 should be good enough. If you need to increase, you can always increase a little bit more. What about space is you can reduce the space by pulling it here, so the space between items will come down and it will look even more closer to each other, and item height remains the same. So there we get out of the menu, and now we have a beautiful image and content below, so you can describe each of the images properly, so on and so forth. So I hope you had a good time doing this lesson, and thanks for watching, and do keep writing to us, asking us questions and anything that may come to your mind. Thanks once again, and do subscribe to our channel for more tips and tricks. And that's about it. Thank you.